Welcome. So in this demonstration, you will see how to install the Hyper-V role on the LON host 2 machine. As you can see, the only roles installed are file and storage services. So click on add roles and features and go next, go next, go next, select the Hyper-V role, and it will bring up a list of features that are required for the Hyper-V role. So click add features and then go next. Now go next. We have only one network adapter. It is preferable that any host on which you want to install the Hyper-V role should have a minimum of 2 network adapters. This example we have only one, so we'll just take what we have. Go next. Hyper-V can be configured to send and receive live migration on the virtual machines. Configuring Hyper-V now enables any available network to be used for live. If you want to dedicate specific networks, use Hyper-V settings and allow this server to send and receive live migrations. Now you have two options. I can either use certificates or you can use Cabras. So, you decide what you want, but we're not turning it on right now. We'll do this later. If the server will be part of a cluster, do not enable migration. Instead, you'll configure the server for live migration, including when you create the cluster. So pay attention to all the instructions before you go forward. And notice that the default location for the virtual hard disk file goes to the C drive. It's recommended that you change this. Don't put it on the C drive, put it on different drives if you can. And finally, confirm all the changes that you've asked, including installing the Hyper-V role. Now, this is one method of installing the Hyper-V role. The other method is from PowerShell. So we are not going to do the installation from this. We will close this, cancel it. Now, we are going to do what they want us to do in the lab. So first of all, we are going to launch PowerShell. And PowerShell we are running as the administrator. Okay. So the first we can change this so that it can become bigger. Go to the properties, go to the font, I will make it 16, we can make it bold. Okay, so now we're going to type all the commands to confirm that Hyper-V is not installed. And you can tab, so Windows feature. So Windows feature, and then these are wildcards. Hyper-V, let's put Hyper. So what it is saying is that they are all available, but they are not yet installed, right? It's not installed, it's available. Now, the next command is get command and module Hyper-V. There is no command listed. Okay, type bcd edit.exe. So it's showing us that partition device hard disk volume 1, Windows boot manager, and the bootloader is Windows Server 2012. So in the bootloader section, there is no hypervisor launch type. There's nothing. So all this concludes that Hyper-V is not installed on this host, right? Now minimize PowerShell. Go to the start. and type hyper. Nothing, didn't find anything, right? Okay. Now let's go back. Made this full screen. So go back to the desktop and now look for performance. So you can come here, look for performance. MEMS monitor. There you go. Click on it to launch the performance monitor. So click performance monitor and click on the green plus sign. Now on the local computer, find all the counters for HyperV there. So under HyperV, what do we have? We have only maximum memory bytes, that's it, right? And we don't have any other counters. So cancel out of here, close the performance console. Now go to the Windows firewall with advanced security. Let's go to the firewall. Right. And so here you have Windows firewall with advanced security. Now on the inbound rules, do we have any rules that begin with HyperV? Nope, nothing there, right? Nothing with HyperV. All right. So close the firewall. Now click the PowerShell and we'll run the following commandlet to install Windows feature hyper-v include management tools. Restart. So now switch to London host 1. Okay, notice up here it's collecting data. So just have a look. See, it's starting the installation. You can watch what's happening over here as far as the execution of the command is concerned there. And it actually restarted the box, right? So now I'm switching to the London host 1 and we'll minimize the Hyper-V, we'll minimize server manager, we'll minimize. So this is the London host 1, right? Here go to PowerShell and here we actually have ISE. So I like to use that. So I'm going to run ISE as administrator. And there are 3 views and I like this view. I like this view. And here you can actually save your PowerShell scripts if you want. So get Windows feature, and this is the IntelliSense. So get Windows feature, and then the same command hyper, and to execute you can select the line and click on this run selection. So notice it says the HyperV is installed, the HyperV management tools are installed, and the HyperV module for PowerShell is also installed. All right. And now get get command, and then module, and then HyperV, and we'll execute only this line. And notice it shows us all the commandlets for HyperV. These are all the HyperV commandlets. So what we can do is we can just save these. So you can just go to the file, save as. Notice the extension is PS1. I'm going to save it on this computer to the E drive. Call it HyperV commandlets. So we have saved this script so you can reuse it over and over again, right? Now if you go to the performance monitor, and click on performance monitor, click on the plus sign, and look for HyperV. Notice how many HyperV counters are available. It's because HyperV is installed. So we are confirming that HyperV is installed by using the PowerShell, by using performance monitor. You can even go and search for all the tools. Cancel out of here. You should do a search for HyperV. Look, there's the HyperV machine connection, the HyperV manager. It's confirming that the role is installed. If you go to the firewall, so we can always go to the firewall. So under advanced settings, we go to inbound rules. There are the HyperV inbound rules, right? So we have confirmed that the Hyper-V is installed on London host 1. Now if you go to London host 2, you can do the same thing over here. First of all, we need to bring this down. Login. So now Hyper-V role should be installed, and we will be able to confirm that. So if you go, just wait for it to come up. There it is. Hyper-V is installed. And if I come here, Because the machine restarted, all our commands are gone. But remember, you have two commands. So get Windows feature hyper and get command module hyper-V. Get Windows feature See, now it's saying hyper-V is installed. Then let's get the get command module hyper-V. So you confirm that hyper-V is now installed and running successfully. Let us just connect to it. So I'm going to go to start, run mmc file, add remote snap in, take the hyper-V manager, I'll save as. Awesome. No virtual machines were found. Now let's see if we can connect to the London host 1. There it is. So you can actually manage all your Hyper-V hosts from one Hyper-V manager, Microsoft Management Console, right? So I can do the same thing here on London host 1 and go into my console, Hyper-V manager, connect to server, browse, host 2, and there it is, host 1 and host 2. So this concludes this demonstration. Thank you.